Today I want to talk about the 3 deadly sins of dating and relationships. They are lies, resentment, and indifference. I've been there, I've experienced it firsthand. I've dated someone who lied extensively and who created that faulty narrative in her own life and who became an image of someone that I wanted her to be, but the truth was different. In fact, she had a completely different life. She was a completely different person. And once I found out who she truly was, that turned my world upside down. I was not ready for the truth. It shook me to my core. It made me realize and experience things that I never experienced before and feel the things that I've never felt before. And unless I've had that experience, I would have never known what it's like to be betrayed to this extent. So you see, because there are levels to that. It's one thing if your significant other lies about putting dishes in the dishwasher. It's another thing if your significant other lies about her marriage status or the fact that she's completely loyal to you. It's a different type of lies. And the issue is that people will play these manipulative games in relationships because they don't think about other individuals. Until you know how it feels to be lied to be betrayed, you're not going to perhaps fully understand the impact of lying. And I believe there is no place for lying and deception in any kind of relationships. Next one is resentment. Resentment is so nasty because it's like a virus that's growing from inside out and it continues to consume you over time. And it could have started because of something that you did not do or something that you've done. So I think of an instance of jealousy. I'm thinking of outburst of anger. I'm thinking of lack of respect showcased publicly. There could be a number of things why, but that seed was planted in that moment or perhaps in a few moments that took root inside and continued to grow from there. And why it's so dangerous? Because it continues to remain there in at least one person in the relationship. Sometimes there's even in both. And when it continues to remain inside, you have to eradicate that first. But you see, it's very difficult for people to eradicate it because then it turns into a pissing contest. If I'm mad at you and I'm taking little stabs, little shots at you, then you start being mad at me. And if it continues to be unresolved, then you start taking shots at me and start having the pissing contest with me, and it just continues to be that way. It's like we become hamsters in a hamster's wheel over and over again, having same type of issues. We cannot get over the hump. We live in with a bunch of resentments because you did that yesterday and I said that 2 days ago, and we hold on to these things. It's like a horrible baggage. It's like spoiled milk that just doesn't go away. We can't get rid of it. Those things must be worked out immediately. I know that those conversations are uncomfortable, and to say, listen, I want to address this because I feel the change, I feel the shift, let's talk about this and let's hash it out. This is absolutely necessary. In fact, I think it's critical when resentment starts taking its roots. And the last one is indifference. This perhaps one of the worst ones, although they're all pretty terrible because some people can forgive lies, some people can go over resentments, but indifference, it feels like a rock bottom. Why is it a point of no return? Because your significant other doesn't hear you anymore. You don't even matter anymore. They don't want to be with you anymore. Or they completely gave up on the relationship. They just there, but they completely uninvolved. They became numb to you. Think about it. This is just sad. When you with someone and they just numb to you, it's like they're not even there. Once you've seen that your partner is indifferent, how do you trail back from that point? At that point, the decision's already been made. And unless you can change somebody's mind, unless you can resurrect your relationship somehow, this is a death sentence. Have you experienced any of those things in your relationships? Any lies, any indifference, and resentments? Leave me a comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts. I hope that none of these things can be part of your relationship or your dating process, that you can recognize it and you can avoid it at all costs. I appreciate you watching this video until the end. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell in order to receive notifications for all the future videos and live shows. Be sure to check out the date of the next live talk in the description of this video. And until that time, my friends, take care.